Good evening, everybody. This is Wim. This is Let's Talk Invicta, your favorite watch show. It's April 8th, and we have been off air for a week now, for more than a week. And I'm here to talk about a few new lineups that we all have here for you on invictastores.eu and in our stores worldwide. Rene, I want to welcome you from your studio in Oldenzaal. I'm here in the studio in Hedel. We had a great weekend with beautiful weather in the Netherlands.
Yes,
and it inspired me a lot to get to the lineups that we have for you tonight, guys. I want to thank you all for sending us requests, for sending us questions about the watches. And, tonight I'm going to answer your questions with the lineups that we have here in the studio. I will start off with the first series that we will introduce tonight, which is from our Grand Diver series, well known by you guys out there. One of the nicest families in our collection, and I'm going to tell you a little the difference between certain colors and certain executions. I will start with the bezel. I had a few questions, especially during the last 2 weeks, about the OB bezel and the coin bezel that we are dealing with. And as you can see here, Rene, I have 3 colors of blue in the studio, three different colors. We all call them blue, but it's all different. This is Invicta. We dare to talk about colors. We dare to talk about different styling. We have the coin bezel, which is actually the newest execution, as you can see here, with the smooth side of the bezel. We have the OB. We call it the old bezel, which means that you have the pattern here on the side of the bezel, which makes it easier to adjust your diving ring when underwater, because our Grand Diver series, guys, are 300 meters water resistant. So actually it's a true Grand Diver, a true pro diver. And if you have any doubts about the collection, about why the name is there, here you see the engraving on the side of the casing saying Grand Diver. Grand Diver, 300 meters water resistant, double thick crystal. And we actually have a beautiful NH35 open case back movement inside to run the engine. And just to show you that we have different executions, I have the hand polished variation here. The first 2 executions, which is model number 16036 and 18160. And there's another execution that I have here in the studio, which is actually happens to be the day deal for today. So this one can be found on our website on the main page as the day deal, which is model number 3045. This is another blue execution, and you see that the side of the casing, Rene, is matte finished, and the middle link is hand polished. So an extra feature that we built into the watch. And actually I wanted to bring to you tonight model number 3048, which is our yellow execution. That's our signature color. Rene has the picture in his studio to show you. This is actually to show you what a color does to the final watch. You have the blue execution. Excuse me? Same watch, Rene. Same watch, yes. So the color changes the look and feel of the watch completely. Absolutely. And the yellow is, of course, our signature color that we are very proud of here at Invicta. So we use it in all our executions. So this one is the yellow 3048, and all the other Grand Divers are 16036 for the first one, 18160 for the middle, and the 3045 as the day deal of the day. Pricing, guys, is really sensational. 119 euros. I made this pricing especially for you guys here at Let's Talk Invicta. So this means that this pricing will be valid for the coming 24 hours.
So you were talking about the bezel. And with the bezel, you mean the outer ring of the watch, eh?
Yes, as you can see, Rene, and we talked about it many times in all the shows that we did together already. The ring is very easy to adjust. It's actually a diving ring that, it sounds almost hydraulic when I turn the bezel. You hear that? I have to say, this clean looking bezel, the coin as we call it, is a little hard to get it turned, because it slides my hands around the bezel and I really have to grip. If I want to turn the bezel more easily, I take the old bezel, which is really efficient.
But tell me, I know we have done more than 150 shows, but there are still coming new watches to our Let's Talk Invicta show. So what's the purpose of this coin and that I can turn it?
Well, if you go diving,
Yeah.
you have a certain amount of oxygen in
Oxygen
in
tank.
your system. So when you go down underwater, you just set the time that you have oxygen. So let's say I have 20 minutes of oxygen in my system. I just use the bezel to set the time 20 minutes after the current time, as you can see. So you see the dot on top. So on this watch, it's a quarter to 12 now.
Yeah.
So when my big hand, the hour hand, the minute hand reaches the dot, I need to know that I need to go up up to the surface to make sure that I don't run out of oxygen. For that reason, the bezel only turns one-sided, so the time can only get shorter and not longer.
Ah, yeah. So, and when I hear it clicks like a big fold, a money fold.
Yes, it's almost hydraulic, Rene. That we put a lot of effort in building those bezels very efficient, and to me it feels very solid and rigid. And again, it's almost hydraulic that I feel. 180 clicks. It's absolutely a fantastic.
180?
Yes.
180. I thought 120.
No, this is 180.
Wow, this is
Yes.
great. It's an
Yes,
improvement.
the Grand Diver has a better performance on that side. So really good, really cool. 316L stainless steel, hand polished. The two watches on the left, matte and satin finished. The one on the right, and we have the yellow execution, which is actually exactly finished the same way as this blue variation.
It's this one. So the blue colors you have, the two above. Why the different colors, and how is it possible to make it? Because I don't know any other brand who has so much differentiation in coloring from blue, from the
our designers are constantly working to get to the new models, to new executions, and it's also a matter of taste. We try to find your best taste in the colors blue that we use, or in the colors green, or in the upcoming colors of brown and all that. We try to find new color combinations, and the sunray combinations that we make into the Grand Divers are very much suitable to change a little bit darker or a little bit lighter. It's a perfect blend of colors of blue. And I just wanted to show you those colors to first of all explain the difference in the bezels, but also to show you that Invicta is all about colors and different details that we use in our watches.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite is the dark one. This one.
The dark one?
Yeah, I love it. I call it petrol.
Yeah,
petrol.
Yeah. It's also my favorite. Yeah.
Yes. Really nice.
Yeah.
And the model number for this one is 18160. I told you already. And I also brought those watches to show you that it's really easy to micro adjust the band if you have a smaller wrist, or if you want to wear the watch around your diving suit. So we have a special feature in the clasp to show you that you can easily micro adjust your band. Once you have sized it to the right sizing, you see the little holes that we drilled into the side of the sporting clasp. You just push the little pens and you can micro adjust the band to watch your needs.
So do I need a special tool for this, or can I also do it with a needle?
A special tool helps very much. We have those tools available on our website, invictastores.eu. You can start ordering immediately if needed. But yes, you can do it with a needle as well, of course.
Okay.
But it's more efficient to have the right tools and to use them. And if you have any questions on that side, please feel free to email our support team, and we are here to follow up on your requests.
So when I do a recap, I have an automatic watch. I can choose the colors. I have 180 clicks. I can choose between a special ring, a special bezel. Wow, 119 euros is a great price, Wim.
Yeah, great pricing. Listen, this is just the first watch collection that I'm going to show you tonight. The second watch that I really insisted in bringing tonight, Rene, is for the ladies. Because we are very proud to bring you our newest Angel collections. As you can see, we have a very special series here in the 38mm casing. And what's so special about this watch is not only the looks, but Rene, these watches contain the same automatic movement that we just built into our Grandivers. This watch comes with an automatic movement as well. This watch comes with the NH35 movement as well. So this is the Psycho movement that we specially selected to bring to our Invicta collections. And also here, with those beautiful jewelry style watches that we have here in the Angel collection, we bring them with an open case back to show you the movement, because we are really proud of this movement as well. I have 3 color variations. I have the silver tone, I have the gold tone, and I have the two-tone variation. And all watches are specially priced for the Let's Talk Invicta show to 159 euros. And guys, we are talking about an automatic ladies watch. Beautiful finished. Please check out the blue finishing of the hands and the markers.
Nice.
It gives you this jewelry style. It's, to me, this is not just a watch, not just a time-telling machine. This is actually a piece of jewelry that tells you time.
I agree. So, and this is all bling bling.
Excuse me?
This is
all bling bling. I didn't hear you. Yeah, it's all. No, what we actually did, we built stones in the 3 middle links, as you can see here on top, and we built stones into the dial, but also on the bezel, Austrian crystals, and the rest of the band is completely laser engraved with a pattern that shows you the same look and feel as the stones. And what I really like myself, and this gives me also this feeling of that I'm wearing a luxurious timepiece. We have the cabochon crown with the blue finishing on the side. And it attracts a lot of attention together with the blue finishing of the hands and the markers.
So, and the blue cabochon, it refers to a blue sapphire, right? So.
Yes, absolutely. Let me give you the model numbers real quick, guys. 31695 is the all silver variation. We have the 31696, which is the gold tone variation, and we have the two-tone variation, model number 31697. And I know that the majority of our Invicta family out there at this moment watching the Let's Talk Invicta show is male. I know that. But you know, guys, the Mother's Day is coming up. The spring season is here. If you want to give your wife or your girlfriend or your mother a beautiful gift, I think this is a great opportunity, because this is the newest collection. You can get them, as we call, invicted with the Invicta, the collector feeling. So this is a beautiful opportunity. 3 executions with automatic movement, open case back, and let me show you the case back real quick. And all available here at Let's Talk Invicta and on the invictastores.eu website for 159 euros. Can we get a good shot of the case back? Yes, beautiful.
Okay, there it is. So I think it's remarkable that you can get a 47mm movement from a Grandiver in this watch, what is only 38.
Absolutely, Rene, and we needed to make a special construction to hold the movement, at the same position. So yeah, it worked out perfectly. I think it's a perfect combination with this beautiful bracelet style watch. And again, I'm really excited to bring it to you tonight for 159 euros. And I'm sure almost that you have questions about this watch, and if you have any, just let us know on our socials. Our social media team is constantly waiting for your reactions to follow up, but also on our support email you can easily contact our members here, and we are very happy to be in touch with you.
Yeah, and what I want to say, hey guys, when you're watching this, a happy wife makes a happy life. So buy this one for your girlfriend, your wife, your mother, and you have a happy life. And you can buy another one for yourself today. So. Yes,
because we have more watches coming up, guys, and I'm really excited. Tonight I just wanted to explain to you what Invicta is all about. We talked about it already many times. We introduce more than 4,000 different watches every year, in many different color combinations, in many different platings, in many different materials used, but also many different dials, movements, whatever is needed and whatever is fashionable. we at Invicta dare to work with those colors. And this is the perfect example. We call it in the slang in the company, we call it a rainbow plating. But actually, the real name is iridescent plating. And I have two executions here tonight to show you that we are able to bring you this plating in any different price range. I have a watch from the Reserve collection, this beautiful Reserve watch here on the left for you, and I have a beautiful Specialty series on the right. Well, there's a big difference between those watches, but there's also a few things in common. Okay. What we have in common is that the same plating, the Swiss plating that we use for the Reserve watch, we also use for this Specialty watch. And the pricing for this Specialty watch, Rene, is not 112 euros. We have a special offer for you tonight here at Let's Talk Invicta. You can start ordering now. This watch will set you back only 52 euros.
So
a great price
euros for this watch.
Absolutely a great price for a great watch. But we have a more luxurious timepiece here. I have a Reserve timepiece, and you guys out there know immediately when I talk about Reserve collection, we are talking about the most high-end timepieces within the Invicta family. You know, the best possible materials used, the most beautiful movements used, and in this case, a fantastic dial used. The dial is made out of abalone shell, which is actually a product of nature, which means that every single dial is different. So the one that you will be receiving if you order now can be completely different than the one that you see here in the studio. Again, the rainbow plating makes it even more special, and also the rainbow plating can look different, because if you see the Specialty series that we have here on your right, it's more a satin finished, as you can see, and the Reserve collection that I have here on your left is hand polished.
Oh, that's a big difference. Okay.
That's the big difference, and also we have a beautiful movement built into the Reserve collection, the Z60 movement, which is made in partnership and developed in partnership with our preferred movement manufacturer Ronda in Switzerland, and we are really proud of this partnership, and we put those movements in our most high-end timepieces.
So, but these are two completely different watches and in a totally different price range. With
totally different price range, but still there are features that are in common. Of course, they tell time both of them, but you know, the Specialty series that we have here is on sale now for 52 euros only. You have a rainbow plating 3-hand watch with a beautiful PC21J movement, really reliable, very strong, and besides that, the watch is water resistant as well. And the Reserve collection, normally it doesn't need any introduction. It's always the nicest movement, the nicest timepieces, the nicest materials used. And in this case, we have our Arsenal Sea Hunter series as the base. We build it into this Reserve collection with rainbow plated casing and band, and a beautiful rubber infused bezel.
It's rubber. And the pricing of this one? Because
pricing, very important, I didn't mention yet, 199 euros.
Okay, so a big difference in price. This one is 199 euros. This one is only 52, but it's a big difference. And what they have in common is the iridescent.
Yes, I just wanted to show you that we at Invicta, we dare to use those colors in many different price ranges, in many different designs as well. So if you want to go for a luxurious timepiece, go for the Reserve collection. If you want to go for your next watch for the summer, this beautiful Specialty series is very attractive as well. 52 euros only.
Okay, let me show, please, Wim, give me the time to show them. This one is the iridescent one and is 199 euros. If you want to order now, go to our website or go to the QR codes. And this one is 199 euros. We will show the front. And then we will go to the next one.
Yeah, in the meantime, I can give you the model numbers. The Reserve collection is 35555, so 35555. Yes. And the Specialty series, the special offer of 52 euros, is 37011. Okay, so both watches are really attractive. Both are in the rainbow iridescent plating, as we call it. Yeah. But This was just to show you the difference in styling and materials used between a reserve timepiece and a specialty series.
Okay, so, okay, then it's for everybody who's watching now, it's clear that this is the 51 watch and the other was the 199 watch. Yes, so I would suggest let's continue.
Yes, we go to the last series in the lineup tonight, Rene, and luckily we didn't have a show last week because I needed some time to get those watches into Europe.
Okay.
The reason is that those are the watches. Actually, we introduced those watches that you see here in our fall 2024 collection. But I wanted to show them to you already now here at Let's Talk Invicta for two reasons. First, it's a few reasons more, but two main reasons. First, the band. This is, and we have seen it in international fairs, we have seen it in other brands, we have seen it at our manufacturers. Our designers out there are working with this. We will get a lot of Milanese bands, the woven stainless steel bands, as you can see it here. We will have a lot of them in 2024, and this is the ones that we will be introducing now here at Let's Talk Invicta. I have two Bold series available to you. One in brown and pink, and one in blue and yellow. And I'll tell you why I wanted to bring the brown. The brown, and I predict already, and I'm always right in this case. The brown will be the new color for the fall 2024.
Okay.
This is the newest color for watches out there. We will have brown plating, we have brown cases, we have brown leather bands, of course, but also brown dials. And this Sunray dial that you see here, model number 43554, the brown variation, is available now here at Let's Talk Invicta. Yeah. Pricing, Rene, and although we are dealing with the Bold series, with the cabling around the casing in beautiful brown and beautiful Sunray blue, is 69 euros only. That is a great price for a fantastic watch. Yeah. This is newest collection. We just managed to get them in last week. We will be introducing big in our stores by fall 2024. This is a pre-introduction, as you might call it, and it's absolutely a fantastic timepiece. We have a beautiful movement inside, PC32, of course, with the date and the second hand. If you ask for my personal favorite, Rene, although I'm wearing a blue shirt today, I would for sure go for the brown because I predict really? This is the newest color for 2024.
All right. So what's so special about the Milanese band?
Well, first of all, it gives you this vintage look and feel. Those bands were already introduced many years ago, but managed to get a lot better variations for today's watch collections. And to me, it looks very sophisticated. It's very clean. It has a beautiful folding clasp that you can put easily around your wrist, and the fitting is almost like a leather strap. It's very comfortable to wear, Rene, because the watch is completely stainless steel and molded into the design that you see here.
And correct me if I'm wrong, what I saw just when you were putting it on your wrist, it's very easy to adjust.
Yes, really easy to adjust. We have a clasp to be removed moved on the band, as you can see here.
Yeah.
And it has a double closure, so actually you hook the band like this.
Yeah.
Like this. You hear the
click. Yeah.
Audible clicking there, and you have the safety clasp that you put around it.
I can say it's dummy proof.
I can do it, so yes. No, but I tell you, Rene, this brown and rose gold tone variation, as you can see it here, model number 43554. This will be the newest hit for 2024. There will be coming many different brown toned dials, many different cases and bands, and I think it's a perfect combination. It looks very luxurious to me, but also very male style. I really like it, and pricing is sensational. 69 euros, pre-introduction for Europe. We will have more colors coming by fall 2024, but for now, this is the ones that we will focus on for our stores.
Yeah, and we have a watch with a Milanese. It looks vintage, but it's totally new.
It's absolutely new, yeah.
And the price is great, eh? Only 69 euro.
Only 69. Rene, before because this was the end of the show, we did a lot of great models. If you ask me, I had a question during the automatic watches that I showed in the beginning, the Grand Divers. We had a question coming in if we still sell the watch winders. And I have good news for you guys. The watch winders just came in last week, and we are offering them on our website for 59 euro. A beautiful Invicta watch winder, model number IPM 546. You can, if you combine your order, you only pay shipping cost once.
Okay, so and only 59 for a watch winder. Hey, that's really a great price, eh?
Works very well. Okay, guys, this was tonight's show. For sure, you will have more questions for us. Again, our social media team is waiting for you. Our support team is waiting for you. I am waiting for you. And we will be back next week, same time, same place, with another episode of Let's Talk Invicta.
Yeah, and I will say, as usual, bye-bye, bye-bye.